What's up, guys? Welcome to week 2 of the Strongman Power Build. This is my week in reverse, so this is my last workout of the week, ending with a horrific farmer's walk. 1 mile. I went to our horse stables and did a farmer's walk. This was the end of my bench day. Light load, I think this is only like 83 pounds on there, but oh my God, I was dying. My hands were dying. 1 mile is a long time to be carrying weights in your hand. So going in reverse, my focus was the floor press. So this one was for, I believe, hypertrophy. So 12, then 10, and then AMRAP for 3 rounds. All of the workouts are in a giant set for the strength work. So you always have some sort of opposing muscle group movement. So for this workout, it was pull-ups, and then you have your lift, which was bench, and then a core exercise, and then a conditioning exercise. In this case, it was these battle rope waves or slams that you see right here. And then assistance work was focused on Strongman, since it is a Strongman Power Build program, which you'll see right here. It was 30 seconds each, 30 seconds of a log Z press, which, in case you were wondering, was terrible. I'm using a lighter log here. This is the 8-inch Rogue log, so this one only weighs 51 pounds. I kept it at just the bar for the first round, and then for rounds 2 and 3, I decided to add a little extra weight, just 10 pounds on each, to bring it up to 71 pounds. And then, or maybe, no, sorry, I only added 5 pounds on each, so that's actually only 61. I lied. And then the second 30 seconds was a Viper press, which I had never done before. You still lap the log like normal, and then just try to thrust it up in one motion, which was definitely a struggle. This is my Titan Fitness log. This is the 10-inch log, so it is 71 pounds. Definitely rough, and it was ugly, but I still added weight on it, which you'll see there, 10 pounds on each side, making it for 91 pounds. I do have a competition coming up, and the log for clean and press is set at 100 for the novice, so not too bad. And then the last one, log clean and press. You're still seeing the Viper press here, just from a different angle. You can see I'm literally dying. I don't have enough hip drive. I really need to work on actually throwing my hips forward. This is super important for literally all of the lifts, whether it be the clean and press or a keg load or a sandbag load or a stone load. Having that explosiveness in the hips is super important, which is something I'm kind of lacking from that squat position forward. I can't really shove my hips through as well as I'd like. And then for the last one, here it is, the log clean and press. My biggest focus is actually teaching myself how to do a push press or a push jerk or whatever, because I really have never done one before until I started this program, and I don't have enough of that knee drive out. I'm shoving my knees forward, and I don't have enough stability in it. So for this last lift, you'll see I'm like talking to myself. I'm like, shove your knees out, like a moron. However, it really does help because you are in a better position. So even though 30 seconds was over, I decided to go for one more. So here it is, getting that little spider position, thrusting it up, taking my big in-breath, and boom, trying to drive the knees out a little bit more there. So it doesn't really look like it from this angle, but much better. And my mom is training with me now, and that is Danielle behind her, helping her out. So my mom definitely has some fear with her squats, fear about driving her knees out, fear about going the full range of motion. So something we're going to work on is some bodyweight squats and just building confidence with a bar on her back. Here's Daisy. That's our youngest puppy with her airplane ears. Look at that one ear just up in the air like she just don't care. And what you'll see here, I got a tire finally. Thank you to my dad. It's somewhere around 400 pounds. I'm going to get another one closer to 600 pounds just so I have 2 heavy ones for me. Super fun. After this workout, I kid you not, I was so sore in my forearms and my biceps. No wonder why people tear their biceps doing this. So I got 2 of them, and the third one, my camera fell over, but this was actually my third workout. This is my squat focus, and the Strongman endurance finisher or EMOM finisher was every minute on the minute, 5 of these tire flips, which I ended up only being able to do 3, and then a sled backwards drag for 100 feet. And then my strength work for the day, the giant set was 3 sandbag over bars. This sandbag was my body weight, just a little bit higher. I weigh about 146 right now, and this bag is about 152. So I was definitely struggling. Like I said before, I don't have the kind of hip drive I want. And in the giant set was also squats. That was the main mover or strength movement for the day. In this program, it's a giant set format, so you have exercise A, B, C, D that you do for 3 rounds. And typically, you go down in reps and up in weight every single set for your strength work. So in this case, the squats, I believe it was 10, 8, 6. I can't really remember, or it was 8, 6 AMRAP. But I got a pretty good weight on this one. And next, here's Rosie. We're training the girls with invisible fence right now because they all escape the yard super frequently and I don't want them to get hurt. So one of the kind of side effects is that when they feel the vibration, they'll roll around. And for some reason, Rosie was several feet away from it and still rolling around and sniffing the grass. And she was just being super cute. So there's Rosie, a little bit of entertainment for you. And next we have a picture of Sadie. I was working out later and she insisted on sitting right there on the garage floor, looking all adorable. And here's Daisy learning how to turn on our HomePod. They do this all the time. They put their nose right on it, and it's a touchscreen on the top there, and they always turn on the music, and it scares the bejesus out of me. But yeah, that's that. And you'll see, I'm sure you saw in the video, but we have the wall painted. There used to be cabinets back there, and the wall used to be blue, so when they installed the cabinets, all the blue remained where the cabinets were installed. So it looked kind of ratchet, so we decided to paint it. Shout out to my dad for being the absolute GOAT and helping me put together my dream gym here. And then we go on to deadlift day. Axle deadlifts, really awful, very terrible. Oh no, that's a lie. This is axle clean and press. I think I had axle deadlifts this week too. I can't even remember. But axle clean and press, 1 clean and then press away. A continental clean, I never really thought would be as hard as it looked. And it always looked kind of like, this isn't so bad. It's kind of awkward. Fun fact, it was harder than I thought. And I definitely have a lot more respect for strongmen now who axle clean and press something like 300 pounds because you're crazy. I had like 100 pounds and I was dying. So there's that. With the axle, you'll see behind me that was before the wall was painted. So you're watching the whole world in reverse. And then the worst part of the workout, and probably one of the worst things I've ever done, was a be the clock. So you stand at the 12 position and you do 12 stone to shoulders. Then you turn to the 11 position and you do 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down to 1. It took me legitimately 20 minutes because I had to stop and lay on the ground and cry for a good minute in between each set. So yeah, that's that. And then on to what was the assistance for that day. A bottoms up kettlebell wader walk for 50 feet. And then a 10 strict trap bar presses, and then you do the other side, and then 10 trap bar strict presses again, 90-second rest, and repeat for 4 total rounds. That's our oldest puppy. She's 4. That's Sadie. She wanted to be outside with me so bad, so I put her on a couple toe straps out attached to a yoke, and there she is. And that's Rosie laying in the most awkward little position ever. And earlier in the day, here's me opening up excitedly a bunch of new things. This was all of the pieces for my Rogue Reverse Hyper. I got the Z Hyper, which is humongous, by the way, and a totally ridiculous size thing for a garage gym. But I wanted it, and now I have it. I also got a camber bar and some plates, and yeah, I was pretty excited. So moving on, we've got 3 sandbags over shoulders. This is a Husafell bag, which they actually just used for the CrossFit games. Super funny to watch CrossFitters do strongman exercises because it's so much lighter than it's ever used in real strongman. But whatever, CrossFit's super famous, so maybe they'll give a little bit more fame to strongman. So when I open up my strongman gym, I'll actually make money. Anyways, here's 3 sandbag over shoulders. He wanted it to be as close to body weight as possible. He meaning Brian Allstar, whose program I'm following. And this is about 125 pounds. I don't think I could have gotten my body weight over my shoulder because you can see here I'm struggling and dying. And then here's me attempting it with the 150-pound sandbag right there. Yeah, that was a no-go. Farmer carries was in the workout as well. 50 feet for as many rounds as possible. Funny story about this. My driveway is sloped downwards. And so whenever I set it down to turn around and re-grip, both of the farmer handles started rolling down the hill and I was crying and fighting them. So put on a little less weight and decided to do 25 feet each way. Here's some good mornings. This will be the last clip from the workout, but this was in my deadlift focus. You can see on the board over there on the right. Sandbag over bar for 3. Axle deadlift, strength focus, so 8-6 AMRAP. And then ab wheel rollouts and sandbag laps for 30 seconds. So this is the assistance, good mornings, glute ham raises, and a Meadows row for as many rounds as possible in 10 minutes. So super funny. You'll see how I awkwardly picked that up because I just realized I forgot to remove a plate on the other side there for the deadlift. There I am, being a big dum-dum. I was wondering why it felt so heavy on one side. I was like, did I get weak on my right side? But no, I just forgot to take the weight down. So that's my life.